welcome to Alchemist Whim. This is Alchemist Jen. Thanks for joining me here today. I hope you're having a super duper day. Today's whim of the day is to show off some yarn that I dyed. I've been doing that a lot recently, so thank you for hanging in with me through there. This is the last batch for this stretch for now, but I did also want to share with you some of the names of them I gave. Some of the names I gave them. I can put words in the right order. Alright, so ones that I've dyed before that I'm going to share first, and then I'll show you the ones that I have right in front of me here to share with the names together. So the cotton ones I did, the cotton wool, I named one Flippin' Fun, another one I named Mystical Oasis, another one I named Tranquil Potion. Yeah, I usually end up with nerdy, elvish type of things. So there's that batch. And then, let's see, the tweed. And I think that, yep, here we go. I have all of them. They were just tucked into themselves. Alright, so I had a tweed that I dyed. Those I named Minstrel's Puddle. It's a blue one with a lot of blue in it. I was like, pond, whatever, and I'm like, no, it's like a puddle. And then another one I have with a lot of green in it, I named, nope, that's one I have here, so we're going to share that in just a second. And the other one I named Forgotten Fable, and that one's a bunch of yellow with green, and I think that one has magenta in it, so pretty cool. It's got a nice speckle to it. So those are those names, and then these are new ones that I haven't shown you yet. How about that? They're still quite damp because that's what I do. I washed them last night. They're still drying. Someday I'll get a spin dryer and they will be drier by now, but that's okay. So this one is Flower Princess. It's got a dark green on top and that beautiful pink, and then a little bit of a purpley blue action going on there. So this one is gorgeous. Still has the little loop on there that I like to use to dye, and so I'll let it continue to dry, and then what I'll do is I snip off the extra things that keep everything separated so it makes it easier to dye. I'd rather snip off the extra piece of it so it's easier for the person who's getting it to process it and put it into a skein later. So here is that goodness all wrapped up, beautiful colors, and see the ends with all that funness. So, and yes, funness is the right word for that. Perfect. So that one is a Flower Princess. So that's a superwash, an eco superwash that's done with alpaca, and a little bit of nylon in there. This one is the same base, different colorway. So this one is called Pixie Pop, and it is bright and beautiful. I'll line it up a little bit here, and so it's got some nicely splitting color there on top, and then you've got beautiful pink and a gorgeous glowing orange there. So that one's really cool, very, very exciting colorway, and I just figured something with a little extra pizzazz in a name sounded quite fitting. So there you go. Look at that goodness. There's really good colors, and this is a fingering weight, so it could make a really gorgeous shawl, socks, a hat. You know, it's just really, really fun. I'm super excited about this. Just a beautiful bright color there. The next two I have, this one is called Lily Pad Mischief, and it is a green with speckle on there, so two colors on top of it, giving a good speckle. So I like it. It's got a lot of awesomeness to it, really great greenness. If you're looking for a nice green yarn, it is fantastic. So a lot of depth and a lot of layers. It's a bulky yarn for the bulky yarn needs. Very cool. So love that one. It's very beautiful. Kind of glows with the colors that are in there. So very happy with that one. And then this one is called Temperate Sprite. So this one has iris on the top, which is definitely a favorite. Let's see, it's kind of bent over itself. There we go. So iris on top. Spin it a little bit, and then we've got kind of a gray-brown action in there, and then a little bit of pistachio at the end. So nice light kind of color to it, drawing some distance from the intenseness that iris has. I mean, it really isn't a quiet color. It lets you know it's there. And there's an idea of the skein, so you can kind of see the variations that the color will go through when it's knitted or crocheted up as well. So there's some goodness there. Very fun color. I'll have some light and dark pops in there, and quite fun. So I think it's going to draw some attention. So a lot of variety in this batch. I tend to have variety, I think, in my die batches, because I just end up going one direction and then another and then another. I mean, you've seen my videos. I end up being pretty semi-random in my stuff, and then just kind of go with whatever the flow is in the moment. So that's what's going on right now, dyeing up some yarn. And as I talked about a bit in my video yesterday, is that I will be switching modes into more fabric a little bit too. So lots of yarns. I have a new pattern release too, so you can pick that up for free on my website too. It is my little scarflet. And it's like right outside of this shot here, and I was like, I should wear it, and then I was like, no, I've just been like, I could not do it for a video, but I'm still going to talk about it. So it'll still be a free pattern no matter when you pick it up. So like even years from now when you're looking at this, I anticipate that this will just be available. So that's my plan. We'll see what happens. It's fun. So yeah, so yarn dyeing, and then I've got the yarn crawl over at Rabbit Row in Corning next weekend on the 29th. So local yarn store day. So very cool that I could be participating in that, and I think it's pretty amazing. So considering like a year ago I wasn't even producing, really I had dyed some yarn, but I hadn't gone really anywhere, and then now I've got events, I've got things going on, and I'm releasing patterns, and so it's really cool just to see the whole progress and growth. And I've got so many other cool things planned. So thanks for being here with me while I go on this journey, and I think it's gonna be a fun ride. We're just picking up. I feel like it's gonna really just kind of ramp up from here. So I've got lots of good events, but I also have lots of good plans and ideas. So yeah, follow along, subscribe, enjoy, and we'll see where the whim takes us tomorrow. Thanks so much. I'm winking. All right. Thanks so much. Toodaloo. Wink. All right.